Gentani, having my soda and my Carlo Rossi. I love the combination. It's gonna be a quick live. I'm gonna be watching a movie here before, my wife, family goes to sleep. This is not gonna be a long live, but I'm driving the haters crazy. You want to know what it is? The haters can't stand that I'm right like 90% of the time, and they're trying so hard. They're trying so hard to discredit me. They're trying so hard to make it like what I'm saying is an exaggeration or it's not a fact. Look, this is very easy to prove. This isn't hard to prove, okay? If you go back in time, there's timelines. If you go back in time, you will see when I started talking about DWAC. Okay, I never forget, I was at this Ocean City. I remember it specifically. It was a big water park. Me and the family went down there. It's Ocean City, New Jersey. Beautiful, beautiful boardwalk, everything, right? And I was on the water park rides. I was talking about DWAC. I did a whole video on it. And I'm like, it's a matter of time. This thing is going to be hotter than you know what, HELL. This thing is going to be hot. This thing is going to 80. This thing is going to 100. I remember specifically being on the live stream. Tommy's touch thought I was out of my mind. I love that guy. He's my brother from another mother. I love him, but he thought I was done. He thought I lost my. He's like, hey, father, it's time for Bellevue. That's what he said to me. He actually even went as far. You want to hear how far he doubted me? I will offer you $1,000. He said if DWAC even came anywhere close to 100. Because DWAC came anywhere close to 100, I will give you $1,000. Tommy said. Now he doesn't owe me anything. I love him. He's my brother. He's always generous to me. But that's what he said. Everyone thought I was completely friggin' nuts. At the time when DWAC was at 14, most people felt it was being delisted. Most people gave up. Trump was finished. It was all finished. Everything was finished. Okay. So I said the opposite. I said, we've only just begun to rise. I said, DWAC's going up. Surprise. It's going to 80. Trump's going to win everything. Trump's going to be the front runner. Well, I mean, he was the front runner at the time. I say he's going to be the nominee. That's what I say. He's going to be the Republican nominee. Okay? He's going to fight Biden again for the presidency, baby. It's all happening very soon. Long story short, everyone thought I was out of my mind. People said Trump is not going to even go against Biden again. He's finished. He's done. They said DWAC is going to be delisted. Okay, so here's the thing. If you don't believe me, it's very simple. It's called the timeline. Just go back in time. Trump 2024, Angie. Angie, the woman with the hands of gold. All you have to do is, right, Angie, do you remember I was in Ocean City? I don't know if you remember this. I love you too, Angie. Do you remember that I said all of this? I said DWAC is going to go to 80 to 100. I said Trump is going to be the nominee. I was saying all of this. I said DeSantis is finished. Haley is finished. Chris Christie is finished. Yo, Richie, with all your piano schools, what's up, Israel? You should let me teach you how to use Reason X. Yeah, I would love it, man. I would love to learn some new technology, Israel. We could definitely talk about that. Yeah, man, we could definitely talk about that, brother. Thank you very much, Israel. But anyway, getting back. Me do remember you were at the water park. Right. So here's the situation, Israel. You don't remember this. I don't know if you saw this. I was at a water park. It was Ocean City, New Jersey. I was with my family, right? Listen, ball breaker. I'm giving you the point. The point is that I am right most of the time. This is the point, okay? I was at Ocean City, New Jersey. I said, DWAC is about to go on fire. Huge things are happening for DWAC. Huge things are happening for Trump. This thing is going to go to 80. I was right. That's listen to me. Let me explain something to you. That is called being right. That's what it's called. And I was right. You want to know what's crazy? I was right on the money. I was right on the money. I said it's going from 14 to 80. I said that specifically. My God, I called out. I literally called the high. I literally called DWAC's high. And you were going to all sit here and tell me I wasn't right? I was the only person saying that shit. Everybody else was saying at that time, DWAC is going to be delisted. It's finished. It's over. It's nuts. Now, let's go into the future. DWAC's ticker symbol changes to DJT. Who remembers? Remember the haters were all breaking balls? All the haters were breaking balls, Israel. All the haters were breaking balls. Israel, I don't want to talk about my personal business. Look, please don't ask that. I don't want to talk about my cost average. I want to talk about how many shares. That's personal. That's my business. Look, I've already been too transparent with you people. Okay. Transparency led to very bad things. Okay. Transparency led to people calling up child protective services, having child protective services, visiting my children in school. Transparency led to, people coming to my house, DoorDash, knocking on my door at midnight, giving my mother a heart attack. Okay, almost. Very close to it. My mother was scared shitless, okay? So I am not, listen to me, I'm not going to discuss my personal business. At the end of the day, I am a cheerleader. At the end of the day, I am here to entertain. I'm an entertainer. But listen, putting all of that aside, oh, my mom is doing better. I made a video of her in the rehab. She's doing better. Thank you for asking. God bless Israel. But listen to me. You can't deny the fact that I was right. None of you could deny it. You can't deny it. I called D-Walk at 14. This is the bottom line. You could all sit here. You could come up with story after story after story, but you cannot change the fact that I was 100% right on D-Walk. I called it. It went from 14 to 80. What was that behind you? A shadowy figure? Maybe it's my wife. I don't know. She's behind me. But anyway, you can't deny I was right. Then let's go into the future. So I called D-Walk right at 14 to 80. When it made the change to DJT after the merger was completed with Truth Social, the new ticker is DJT. It was at 22. What did the regulator say? The regulator said, I would not touch this with a 10-foot pole. I said, you're crazy. It's going right back to 50. I says, go right back to 50. I was right again. DJT went from 20 to 50. Now, here's what I'll say about GameStop, okay? I said that I believe GameStop was going to 80, but I'm going to be fair and honest with all of you. I'm going to be fair and honest. I said it would happen in 5 years. I said I had a 5-year plan for GameStop, but I did say 80. Isn't that crazy? I did say 80. There is a timeline of this. I said I believe that GameStop will go to 80, okay? So that wasn't your wife. I don't know what to tell you. There's my dogs. But anyway, G-Star, what do you want me to tell you? Maybe it's my shadow here. I don't know what. You talking about the chair? What are you talking about? My chair over there? I got some wine over there. What are you talking about? Okay, we're gonna get to that, Israel, but just let me finish my points. Let me finish my points. Okay. I said GameStop is going to 80. Okay, I was right. So let's talk about what I was right about. I was right about DWAC from 14 to 80. I was right about DJT 22 to 50. I was right about GameStop 16. I called it at 16. I was in a live stream with Morant's Rants. I said it's going to 80. I was right about GameStop. Now let's talk about more things I was right about. Okay, TPET. I called that thing around 16 cents. It went to like 60 cents. There's another thing I was right about. Marine Park Enzo sent me a super chat. He's like, hey, father, I made a lot of money on Trio Petroleum. It's another thing I was right about. Trio Petroleum. Another thing I was right about. Gold. I started talking about gold. It was under 1,500 an ounce. I said, I believe it's going to 4,000. I still believe that. I still believe that. And it went to over $2,300. I'm literally right about everything. Mitch, I'm right about everything. I'm also right, Mitch, that you're like friggin', what's his name? Bruce Jenner. That's what I'm right about. Bruce Jenner to what's her name? Caitlyn Jenner. I'm right about that too, Mitch. I'm right about everything. Okay? That's the bottom line. I am right about everything. The only thing I have not been right about is AMC. Have not been right about that. But let me tell you, you want to know what I am right about? You want to know what I am right about with AMC? That it needs a Las Vegas casino. One day this is going to hit. I'm telling you, one day you're going to remember the Apefather. One day you're going to remember the Apefather, and someone is going to steal this idea. You know, I had the idea for Netflix. My wife will tell you. Before there was a Netflix, I was sitting down at the dinner table, and I literally described the business model of Netflix to the T. Okay? I described the business model of Netflix to the T. Okay? I'm right about AMC. I'm right about AMC needing a Las Vegas casino. I am right about it. And you know what's going to happen, Mitch? One day when you see it happen, you're going to think of me. That's what's going to happen, Mitch. You're going to see someone is going to decide this at some point. They're going to say, you know something? AMC is synonymous with movies. AMC is synonymous with entertainment. AMC should have a Las Vegas casino. Now, the thing is this. The thing is this. I don't think they'll ever do it because they're a bunch of friggin' mamalukes and they're a bunch of stu-nuts. So that's why I want to do it. That's right. I want to do it. I want to do it. And it doesn't even have to be affiliated with AMC, the movie company. It could be something where I just use the acronym. Listen to me. I just use AMC, but it has nothing to do with the movie company. Apefather Majestic Casino. And let me tell you something. That would still create a tremendous amount of excitement, a tremendous amount of sizzle just from using AMC. Apefather Majestic Casino. Okay? So here's the bottom line. That's the last thing I have to prove to be right about. I've gotten to a point right now where I have been right about everything. I have been right about every single thing except one thing. The only thing I have not been right about is AMC Las Vegas Casino. I have to make something like that happen. Then I will have a 100% perfect record. That's it. That's the last thing. There's only one thing left, the casino. Got to do it. At some point, I'm working on it. I call it the V for Victory project, baby. I want to make it happen as soon as possible, hopefully by the end of this year. Bullbreaker, how could you say I'm wrong about everything? You're a psycho. Bullbreaker, you're a psycho. But Bullbreaker, forget about what you're saying. See, you know what Bullbreaker tries to do? Listen, you know what he tries to do? He tries to take little tiny things. This is what he tries to do, and he tries to hold it against me. All right, this is what he's doing. He goes, you said GameStop would go over $100. He's right. I did say that. But what you're failing to understand is I also said GameStop was going to go up to 80. Okay? So how you want to call me wrong about one thing, you then have to give me credit on the other. If you're going to say, hey, Father, you said GameStop was going to go over 100, I am willing to take fault for that. Listen to me. I am willing to say I was wrong about that, only in one condition. If you admit I was right, that I said GameStop is going from 60 to 80. So you have to give me credit for that, Bullbreaker, because I did say that. I did say that. And you also have to give me credit, Bullbreaker, that I said D-Walk is going from 14 to 80. You have to give me credit on that too. You got to give me credit on that too. But you see, you won't. You won't give me credit on that because you are a Mamaluke. You see, once again, you know what's funny about all of you? How come Lou doesn't have to apologize? Commander 35, right? How come Lou doesn't have to apologize? I know, listen, may he rest in peace. I understand he's gone. But when Lou was alive, who remembers Lou said that Clove was going to go to 500? Who remembers that? I understand, but still, his legacy is alive. His legacy is alive. How come Lou didn't have to apologize when he said Clove was going to 500 and it plummeted? How come Lou didn't have to apologize when he said GTII was going to 100, he was going to grow his beard past his balls? Remember that? He goes, GTII is going to 100. How come he didn't have to apologize? You guys are hypocrites. You're all hypocrites, all of you. You like who you like and you dislike who you dislike. I understand you don't like me. And you all love Lou, but Lou is dead now. So now you're stuck with me. That's terrible, right? Lou, Guantanamera. You see your Guantanamera. Guantanamera. You see your Guantanamera. You are stuck with a father. You can't come to my live streams. You are stuck with a hairy man who's got big goals and he's got big dreams. He wants an AMC casino. Oh, he wants a Las Vegas casino. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe one day his dream will come true. Just like Tyrone and Jamal made my dreams come true. Oh, Guantanamera. Felix. What's up, Felix G? Lou had some wrong calls. No, Lou only had wrong calls. Bullbreaker. Let me. There's a difference between me and Lou. Lou had every call Lou ever made was wrong. Lou did not have one correct call. Every single thing that Lou ever talked about, he was wrong about. Apefather, I was only wrong about AMC. That's it. I've been right about everything else. Lou, let's think about it. Wrong on Clove, right? Wrong on GTII. Wrong on COSM. Wrong on RNVA, right? Wrong on AMC. Wrong on XRP. Lou was wrong on everything. There was literally not one single call that Lou ever said correct. Nothing. Every single play failed. Every single play failed. I don't know FFIE. I don't remember. Are you talking about something new? Lou didn't mention that. Are you talking about a new play, Felix? I don't know about FFIE. I got to check it out. What do you mean, what am I talking about? Lou was wrong on every single play. Lou was right 80% of the time. Are you nuts? Bullbreaker, are you a drug addict? Lou said that GTII was going to have a 2-tier squeeze. He said it was going to $100. Everyone got creamed. It went down to friggin' under $1. Do you not remember Lou says he was going to grow his beard past his knees until GTI hit $100? Bullbreaker, are you nuts? So in other words, okay, according to your theory, listen to this, Jennifer. According to this Bullbreaker's theory, this is named Bullbreaker. I want you to listen to me, you piece of shit. I want you to listen to me. Say, according to his theory, I'm wrong. Let me tell you why in his eyes. I'm wrong. Because I called GameStop. I said GameStop is going to go from 16 to 80. Now, that actually happened. But now here's how he feels I'm wrong, Bullbreaker. Because the second day I said I feel it's going to continue to go to over 100. So now this piece of shit, listen to me, this moron, low IQ, single IQ, hypocrite feels I was wrong about that. But yet he doesn't feel Lou is wrong. Check this out. Lou say he started calling a GTII when it was under $1 and it went to over $10. So now he says Lou was right on that, right? But here's the thing. Lou said it was going to over 100. So according to your same theory, you hypocrite, according to your same theory, Lou was wrong because Lou said that GTII was going to over 100. Right, Felix? Felix says, I agree with the Apefather. In other words, this guy Bullbreaker is saying Lou is right because GTII went from under $1 to 10, but that he's not wrong that GTII, he said, I'm going to grow my beard past my knees and it's going to go to over 100. But apparently Bullbreaker gives him a pass. He gives him a pass on that. You know, there's a word for that. It's called hypocrite. If you feel that Lou was right on GTII, then you have to say I was right on GameStop. That's it. That's it. You have to say, I was right on GameStop. I called it at 16 and went to 80. And it's immaterial that it didn't go to over 100. Just like it's immaterial that GTII didn't go to over 100. According to your logic, it is immaterial GTII did not go over 100. So it's also immaterial that GameStop didn't go over 100. Okay? Thank you very much. Felix agrees with me. Thank you. The only money you made with Lou, Commander 35, is when he paid you $20 to polish his balls. Okay? Commander 35, the only money you made with Lou is the $20 to have some white cream. All right? Thank you. That's the only money that you made off Lou, Commander 35. You made money off Lou's glue. And I'm sure it was worth it for you. Because Commander 35 doesn't eat very well. So that cream also served him as protein for the day. What's up, Zen Holder? Oh, come on. Give me a break. Commander 35 made real money. Commander 35 lives in a rat-infested apartment where a friggin' garbage bag is his window. Please, give me a break. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. You want to know what's crazy about me? Like, let me give you an example. At all times, I have $2,000 in my pocket. I bet you right now, Commander 35, hold this. I bet you Commander 35 doesn't have $2,000 in his pocket. He's such a million. At all times, I have $2,000. You want me to prove it to you? Okay. At all times. Hold on. At all times. At all times. At all times. Commander 35 cannot do this right now. Commander 35 cannot do this. At all times. Plus, I'm in an actual house. This is my house. Look, I have a house. I have a house. Commander 35 doesn't have a house. Felix G, you have 2,000 pennies alone stacked in your closet. No, you're in the closet. That's who's in the closet. You are in the closet. It's time to get out. Felix G, I lost 1,500 on GameStop, but only because I should have pulled out at 80. But listen, if we would have pulled out and it went to 200, I'd be kicking myself. Well, look, you know what I learned to do, and I'm not giving financial advice. You understand this, Felix. What I do, and I'm not telling you to do the same, is let's say you have 1,000 shares of something. You understand? Let's say you have 1,000 shares of GameStop, and it had that 300% run. You should sell something, right? Don't you think? You should even half of it, like say 500 shares. So if you want to take a risk and let 500 shares, go to Pluto, fine. But you got to take some money out of there, don't you think? You should. I used to have this conversation all the time with AMC because people ask me, "Hey, Father, what happens if AMC would go to like 100,000? Are you literally going to hold it to 100,000?" I used to tell people no. Remember, I used to tell people I would sell a certain percentage at 1,000. I would sell a. But again, let me just be clear. It's so important. I am not telling anybody to listen to me. I don't want anybody to listen to me. I am not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. But I do have the right to freedom of speech. I have the right to speak. I have the right to have an opinion. Okay. So my opinion to you, Felix, is, maybe next time around, you pull out something, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you to do that because that would be financial advice. You have to do what's best for you. Don't listen to me. GameStop is a low play for me. I'm still saying that. Zenholder, Apefather has been saying that GameStop is a five-year play for me. I've been saying that for the longest time. I was shocked that this happened. I was never expecting in a million years that GameStop would have went to 80. It shocked the living shit out of me. But Commander 35, I've been right about everything. You're saying I'm leading people to the cliff. I think you're a psycho, Commander 35. Commander 35, I don't think you understand something. The only thing I have been wrong about is AMC. And I hate to break this to you, Commander 35. You were wrong about AMC too. Like all the people, what I love about these people, Jen, they want to blame me, but all of these people praised and pushed AMC just as hard as me. Yes. Commander 35, remember when you said tax season? Yeah, I do remember UXIN. I was right about that play. I think I was right about that play. It went up like a tremendous amount. Yeah, I remember. I was right. I was correct about that Dane defense. UXIN. UXIN, I believe, went up. I think I started getting involved in what was it, like 12 cents? It went to 53 cents. Yeah, I remember that very well. One of my winners. One of my winners, Dane defense. Yes, I remember that. Thank you. By the way, thank you for reminding me of another one of my winner. I appreciate that. Dane Defense reminded me of another one of my winning calls. UXIN. And how about Carvana? That was true. I didn't call Carvana, but my God, did Carvana have a run. Yeah, I'm going to look at the FFIE. I'm going to look into it. Everybody's talking about it. I'm going to look into that one. To me, the biggest winner of all time, and I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't get involved, was NVIDIA. That was a killer, man, from Manila. That was a killer from Manila, NVIDIA, which regained all my interest in AI stocks. I got to tell you the truth. After November 5th, after Trump wins the presidency, in my opinion, becomes the 47th president of the United States, after we see DJT at about $500 and Apefather makes a fortune, I'm going to start looking into some AI stocks. I'm going to look at the AI stocks. I do. NVIDIA convinced me. Whatever. I'm from Brooklyn. NVIDIA. Okay. I don't say anything right. Who cares? Remember something, AI science guy. I am a multimillionaire. You're not. I am a multimillionaire. You might have a better understanding of the English language than me, but I have a better understanding of money than you. Okay? Can you pronounce this? Millionaire. Pronounce this, AI science guy. Millionaire, because that's what I am. Are you a millionaire? I don't think so. I know you taught me the Zen holder. You taught me with the O. Doge. Doge coin. Listen, I can't say anything correctly. I'm from Brooklyn. I'll tell you a funny story. You know, Apefather worked in sales, right? So I was on the phone one time and I was selling a company. Instead of saying I scrutinize, what I was supposed to say, I scrutinize about 10 companies a year. I only pick one to get involved with, right? I said I circumcise. I said I circumcise 10 companies. The guy was like, what did you just say? Did you say you circumcise 10 companies a year? Doge. How was that? Was that it? Doge. I can't say it, Zed Holder. If I'm saying it wrong, I'll never say it right. Just forgive me. I'm thinking of, oh, Doge. Is that correct? I don't know. Oh, Doge. Looks like you've taken up the fake to make it strategy. No, you're the one who's taking up that strategy. Commander 35, you're the one taking up the strategy, fake it to make it. I am actually a millionaire in real life. You are a pretend millionaire. You're someone who doesn't even have a $100 bill on them. You're a pretend millionaire. I'm not a hypocrite. Everything I say is true. I'm going to be finishing this up in a few minutes, though. We're going to do about 30 minutes. I told you I don't want to do these long live streams. How am I a millionaire? We've gone over this. I don't want to go over it anymore. You know exactly how I'm a millionaire. Gold, real estate, and cash. That's all I have to say. Nothing else. Gold, real estate, and cash. But Commander 35, you're talking about one thing with my wife. You're forgetting all the things I did. You're forgetting about my house. You're forgetting about gold. You're forgetting about cash. So you're forgetting about all of that stuff, and you're only focusing on my wife's settlement. You got to think of everything else. Ball breaker. Look up my house one day, and you'll notice that I bought my house for 320,000. And you'll notice that my house goes for about 630,000. So how could you say just that one asset alone? Listen, ball breaker. Just that one asset alone is over 300,000. How could you say I don't have 50,000? I mean, you are you. I know you're stupid, but I mean, you could do basic math, right? I mean, basic math. 320,000 purchase price, $630,000 that it's actually worth is more than $50,000. Felix says I'm broke. You're not broke, brother. Listen, we're all winners inside. The difference is, you want to know what I feel we should all do? We should all. It brings me back to my V for Victory project, bro. Let me make a point to Felix. Felix G. Felix G. You sound like you're like a freestyle singer. You sound like Timmy T. Been a long time since I met you. Whatever that song. Anyway, this is what I feel. We need to work together. We need to follow in the strategies of Caesar for Planet of the Apes. Apes together strong. I say it all the time. Can one of us alone come up with $10 billion in cash by tomorrow? The answer is no. But imagine if you had 1 million people in a network and each person put up $10. You could come up with friggin' $10 billion in a heartbeat. You could come up with $10 million in a second. Now, again, I'm not asking for money, but I'm just trying to make a point to you. We're stronger in numbers. See, I'll give you an example. I want to open up the Ape Father bar restaurant in Long Beach Island. The project I have in mind is going to be upwards of $10 billion because I have to buy the real estate. You need money for the liquor license is going to be crazy. That's going to be insane. You need money, for the renovation. You need money for everything, right? You could work your voice to that song. Which song? Put a candle in the window. I gotta check that one out. CCR. So anyway, if we all work together, we could have the Ape Father. We could have the Ape Father restaurant and bar open basically tomorrow. We could have the Ape Father restaurant bar open tomorrow if we work together. If we don't work together, it's going to take me a long time because I got to do it myself, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. But I'm just trying to make a point. You're from Brooklyn. You know Long Beach Island very well. Summertime, it kicks ass, man. Summertime, it kicks ass. People just don't understand. We could do so many things together if we just work together. But nobody wants to work together. Everybody wants to be the lone friggin' ranger here. And you're stupid because life is very short. See, the thing is, let me explain to you. I don't, Lou's book is amazing. Yeah, Zero to Hero. Lou's book. How to become from a chum to a bum very quickly. Great book. How to be wrong on every play. A monkey could pick better plays than Lou. You could have 100 stocks on a friggin' on a dartboard. A friggin' monkey could throw one dart at the board and pick better than Lou percentage wise. I know I love John Fogerty and I love Credence, bro. I love it. I love it. I always do I do Proud Mary. I always do the midnight special. Let the midnight special shine on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. I love Credence. What's up, Tony? Tony from Brooklyn. Grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs at Nathan's and the Cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. Got my windows open. Blasting music with a beat. A Brooklyn song. Tony from Brooklyn. Glad you see you're awake. Yeah, you're funny. Listen, it's very simple. What you guys don't understand, and I try to explain this to all of you, you're never going to become truly successful investing in the stock market. You're never going to become truly successful investing in cryptocurrencies. You guys don't have the brain power. You guys don't have the brain power to understand this. Listen to me. Look at what Donald Trump did with DJT. Listen to me. Who believes that Donald Trump put up money? Who believes that Donald Trump put up money for Truth Social? He did it. He lent out his name, just like he always does. He's smart. He's brilliant. He lent out his name. They raised billions of dollars from investors. Long story short, he took the company public. They took the company public. He issued himself over 100 million shares. His stake is now worth about $5 billion. His stake is worth $5 billion in DJT. I love Whoppers. I just went out yesterday to Burger King. I had the 7-patty Whopper. I ate that. I told what's her name? Gal versus Food. Gal versus Food. She doesn't swallow, right? Gal versus Food. She doesn't swallow the meat. I told her, you got to swallow that meat, honey. I told her I would like to meet her in person. I'd like to meet her in person. I will buy her a 16-patty Whopper. I'll eat a 16-patty Whopper. And if she eats that whole 16, maybe I'd probably give her $10,000 if she ate that whole thing. I don't believe she could do it. I'm trying to get her to reach out to me. I told her, I will buy the food and I will give you a cash award. We'll agree upon a cash award, and I'll give it to her if she eats a 16-patty Whopper. I think that girl will throw up after one bite. You could call her a big YouTuber compared to 35, but she's a fake, in my opinion. She's a fake. Listen to me. You know what people do, all these YouTubers, they do editing. They take a bite of the burger, they stop the video, they spit the meat out, and then it looks like when they restart it, it looks like they actually ate it. She doesn't swallow, that girl. She doesn't swallow the meat. That girl's way too skinny. She's way too skinny to eat the food that she eats. There is no way. It is not possible. It is not possible she eats that much food and she's that skinny. I'm just reading some of these comments. My channel is not insignificant. I have almost 14 million views. She needs to swallow the meat. Sing a hit. Don't be so hard on yourself, brother. We take things day by day, step by step. You understand? Every day above ground is a new day. That's the movie, Scarface. Remember he says that. Every day above ground. Remember that is a good day. Listen, I'm going to get out of here. It's about 34 minutes. I just want to say that everything I said in this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It's entertainment purposes only. I never ask for investments. Remember that. I do not want none of your money. I plan to do everything myself, but what I do expect is for you to watch me. Come to my live streams, watch my videos, help Apefather become a big success, and one day I will open up the doorway of opportunity for my retail brothers and sisters. The pool is opening up in June, sometime in June. Thank God it's Friday tomorrow. That's right. God bless all of you. V for victory. Everything I said, barbecue tomorrow, possibly. Yeah, it's a good idea. I think I might do a barbecue tomorrow. Good idea. Good idea. I love all of you. One day you all have barbecues with me. You all jump in my pool. V for victory. Everything I said, peace out. Everything I said is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Entertainment purposes only, because what am I? The greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. What?